How's it going, everyone? Darth Axel. How's it going, everyone? Darth Axel. Stop that before that goes too far. Cobra, Martin, Allen, Stokes, Stan, August, Archimagos, Spud, Touch That Donkey, Ice Knight, Shifty. Ice Knight, I saw you, you chipped in there with Joe and Stowe. I just saw he just hit his goal, so thank you for that. Waldo, Spider, Atoll. Chell, I saw the single cannon thread. I didn't look at it too closely, but I did see some of it. Dari, Bridger, Jonathan, Scuba Steve, BlackRock Boss. Bought the bundle after the video. So my shilling is working. The shilling is working. Oh no. Whiskey Tango, how's it going? Yes, I have seen that the Pahvo set is broken. It like just putting the 3-piece on basically takes everything down by like, or takes the cooldown on everything down by 50%. Yeah, I've seen. It's a pretty buggy release overall, and it looks like it's because a lot of this stuff was tested in isolation. They didn't test things, alongside other things on the build, so that's probably why we're seeing some of the bugs that we're seeing here. Martin. And I forgot to mention this in the video yesterday, and I apologize for it, but Martin did send over a T6 coupon, and that giveaway is now up on the Builds Discord. So if you're on PC and you want a chance to win a T6 coupon, head on over to the Builds Discord, go to the giveaways channel, and it's right up there in that channel. Single cannon build video when I did one with the Tamarian. Yeah, whiskey, I could have slept a little bit longer, but it's my fault for staying up too late last night. Also laggy, yeah. Rick, you're working on your KDF recruit? Nice. Yeah, if you don't have a KDF recruit, if you don't have a KDF character at all and you're a new player, get in, make a KDF recruit with the event. If you're on console, it starts on Tuesday, but if you're on PC, it's live right now. And the KDF recruit has a lot of really nice rewards. But on top of that, just by you getting a character up to a Klingon character up to level 65, that gets you the cross faction flying unlock, which would otherwise cost $20. And that allows you to fly any ship on any faction. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have it, then definitely take advantage of the event. CasualSAB in the street, professional. Warp Core. Could you imagine if there was like an affiliate program with Cryptic? Could fully do this full time if that was the case. Andrew. Let's see. What is Temporal good for? If you're on a science build, Temporal has some benefits. Otherwise, recursive shearing and the fact that Temporal has some of the best uncon abilities. KDF all day, indeed. My main is KDF nowadays. The build video I want is C-Store only alt. Made me want in-depth wingman commands, yeah. I was thinking about this. One of the ways that they could help science carriers, they don't want to give them a sec def. Give them the wingman mechanic. Might be, it's something. If someone wants to go for a full pet build like that, give them something unique. Give them like a wingman like that. Rob, how's it going, man? Although KDF is dead on PS5, from what I understand, most things are dead on console. Yeah, the bird of prey from the Klingon recruit is not great, but the console and trade are good, yeah. Do I know things that you guys don't? Always. Gotta get the shilling plans done ahead of time, right? Conlang, how's it going, Steven? How would I say the Princeton compares to the Terran Sirius? Let's take a look here. Navy Man, thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's see. Sirius. These two, how's it going? Console not in a great place, but EST still pops off. Alan, thank you for the 5 USD. Very much appreciated. Good morning to you as well. Sound is replaying again? Is it? Shouldn't be. Oh, if you're looking at the start, that's just because I was making sure the audio is fine. Next to RBR, how's it going? Theo, Mia. What should you use your T6 coupon on? If there was only one ship that I could get from the bundle, it's the Awani. The Awani is just nuts. The ship itself, okay, let's be clear. The ship itself probably is not going to be the most impressive to you, but the accessories on it, the console and the pets especially, those are just crazy good. The leak section on the builds Discord. There is no leak section on the builds Discord, Rob. You keep saying this. Someone's actually going to think that there is. Let's see. Let's look at the hidden channels. Development, well, that's not really hidden. That's an opt-in role. Administration, mod chat, curation, Discord mod, action log, bot management, join log. There's not a leaks channel here, man. You keep saying it. People are gonna believe you. Do we know how the pets do under SAD, specifically the elite versions? So everything I've seen so far with the pets is that their damage output isn't necessarily the most impressive. Rather, the impressive thing about the Type 7s is that they bring in so much debuff that the debuff that they bring in is buffing up your build and your teammates so drastically that for most endgame situations, you're going to value that debuff over the small amount of damage that most pets do. Bot management? What is even in bot management? It's been a while. Oh. Bot management hasn't been used since last September when we were looking to see who sent the most messages on the Discord. Yeah, the debuff is crazy. Is it now possible to do elite content with the solo carrier? I mean, if you have a build on the carrier, sure, but if you're trying to rely entirely on your pets to do everything, then probably not. Like, you still have to do something with your ship. So you could go in and take the Awani in, set it up with a deeps build on it, have the pets on it, and you could clear it. A distant knight, I'm sorry, I know you just asked that and I got sidetracked. Let's look at that again. So between the Princeton and the Terran Sirius, they both have pros and cons, but looking at the stuff with the current meta, the Type 7s, I think I would still want to have the experiment or the hangar bay on the ship. So I think for me personally, I would still opt for the Terran Sirius. But if you're someone that absolutely wants to have a Commander Miracle Worker, then the Princeton would work. But Between these two, the Terran Sirius should be the stronger tanking platform. Because, yeah, it's still got attract fire, and it's got a hangar bay, so between the two, the Terran Sirius, but the Princeton is also a very capable platform. But you are on the right point there that the Terran Sirius is still better. Malicious AI should be enough. If you want to not use A to B for cooldown reduction, you end up with 3 attack powers and really can't use the command. And that's where the Sirius would come into play. Should just call the Type 7 Shuttle Bay because you're not going to put anything else in there. Yeah, Stokes, they really have. The debuff pets there, the debuff is so impactful, and I don't think most people realize just how impactful debuff is. Like, that is the secret to doing high DPS. You stack a ton of debuffs. Beta stacks. Yeah, exactly, Distant Knight. I mean, the Princeton's good. The Princeton is a good tank platform. The Sirius, I do think, is better, but if you're wanting a miracle worker tank, the Princeton's probably the best that you're going to get. Well, Warp Core, the thing is, so if you have a Styx, where's mine at here? So if you have a Styx and you have the pets for it, so here's mine. You get, those are frigate pets. So you only get 2 of those per bay, and those have Fall 3 plus Beta 3 plus Suppression Barrage 3. So, if I'm stuck choosing between those and the new Type 7s, I would rather take the Type 7s that are bringing in another 4 copies of Attack Pattern Beta in that one hangar bay. Alric, glad to help. Yeah, the Styx frigates do have Attack Pattern Beta, as do the Tholian Recluse pets, the Jorogomo. So people have asked, why was I salty about the carrier bundle when I got it last month? The Type 7s are why. The Type 7s are why I was a bit salty about going for the Jorogomo in that bundle. The Jorogomo is still a good platform for like some of the support side of things, but the Type 7s massively devalued the Tholian Meshweaver pets. Axel, how's it going? Yep, Attack Pattern Beta stacks. So one thing to be clear about too right now is that these Type 7 pets, they are currently broken, but they're broken in a way that means that they're going to get better over time. Right now, the elite ones are supposed to give Attack Pattern Beta 3, but they're only actually applying Attack Pattern Beta 1. So that means that you're missing out on 120 debuff per hangar bay right now, which means they're just going to get stronger over time, once they go through and fix them. Isn't the Awani just gloriously broken? Yeah. Yeah, but Attack Pattern Beta stacks. That's like one of the big things to do in DPS is you stack a bunch of beta on everything. Is anyone at Cryptic aware of Organic Nebula? I would hope so. It's been brought up in many discussions. Nick, I would just go for the elite ones. Just go for the elite ones because they do natively have Fall 1 on them. So they can apply Fire at Will to more, or they can apply Attack Prime Beta to more targets with their Fall. Yeah. It's why on most DPS builds also, most of the time, the only attack pattern you'll see a high-end DPS build use is Attack Pattern Beta. You can use Omega in some situations if you have like a trait interaction that's going to work with it, like Assault Formation Theta. But for most builds, especially at a higher end, the high end tanks dropped Delta years ago. They run Beta. Um, the DPS builds run Beta. Everyone runs Beta, and it all stacks together. When we were testing the Type 7s on Thursday, it was Thursday or Friday. Um, I was able to go in and just, with one hanger bay of these, go in and apply, 6 stacks of beta 1 to a target. It stacks as for as many betas as you got. Yeah, boss. I saw that. Yeah, Dan, it's a bug. It'll be fixed. I already reported it. Okay, so the Awani itself, I talked about this in the video. I haven't built mine out yet, but um the kit bash capabilities of this ship are nuts too. Sander, they're basically, you can basically just ignore them. If a weapon proc is just 2.5%, just act like it doesn't exist. That's why like I generally am a bit negative towards like the agony phasers. The agony phasers have a typo in the text on them. That extra damage that it says it does, that's actually part of the 2.5% proc. That doesn't actually happen every time. So agony phasers don't really perform much different than standard phasers or any of the other phaser variants for the most part. Yeah. But yeah, the Awani, the kit bash capability is just nuts. Like I showed this on the video last night a little bit, but like you've got so many different options, and some of these do look a bit dated, that's for sure, but you can make some interesting things with this ship here. So you can change the hull over to whatever you want. You can really make it look funky. Let's do the saucer. Yeah, you can make an abomination. With so many skins, maybe we can get a legendary constellation and have a flight deck carrier if we want. Yeah, maybe. Nice on. Yeah, that fleet power console's crazy. Daft, thank you for the follow. It's been a month since the anniversary and they haven't fixed a single bug from, yeah. Yeah, it is frustrating. Old saucer, curved hole with new nacelles, 5 nacelles next. Okay, so you want me to do the old saucer plus curved hole with new nacelles. So which hole? Oh, that one? What the hell is that? That's an abomination right there. That's what that is. What is that? It's a spring. Did a little work on the Wolf 359 mission, getting credit for probes. Nice. It's interesting. It's certainly different. Certainly quite a bit different. Looks like those hooks you could use to keep your keys on your belt. That is the Andromeda. Yeah. That's interesting, all right. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. What? Make it a big block. Yeah, but I mean, you get the point here. You've got a lot of customization options with this thing. You want to make it actually look like a carrier. There you go. Look at that constellation, like 7 hangar bays on it. Don't like the new nacelles. I think this upgraded skin's starting to look a little bit dated. I think I'm gonna go with the Galaxy. There we go. Looks a bit funky. Oh, and one other thing too. Oh, that just reset what I did. Remember, you can now use any ship bridge that you have on any ship that you own. So if you want to go in and change the bridge of this to the Kelvin Klingon one or any of these other ones you have, and go in and do so. Rodolfo, if you had 15,000 Zen, owned the Legendary Akira bundle, what ship bundle or mods pack would I get? Not the 14th. Yeah, the Legendary Battlecruiser bundle, if you don't have that, that's a huge purchase right there. That has, during a good sale, that's 7,800 Zen, and that's going to get you quite a bit. You know, we're probably going to have another bundle sale at the end of March when I looked at the calendar, so, or looked at the schedule from last year, I should say. So last year there was a bundle sale, I think it was March 23rd. I would expect something similar this year, and you've got 15,000 Zen now. You spend 7,800 of that on the legendary battlecruiser bundle when that drops, and then take the time between now and then to grind out a little bit more grind a little bit more dilithium to convert to Zen, and pick up the legendary Romulan Warbird bundle alongside that. And I think that's going to give you quite a bit of content. Or content, quite a bit of ships to play around with. From certain angles, the new nacelles are glitchy in ship customization, but work okay in space. Yeah, it's not uncommon for things to mess up in the ship tailor and then be fine when you get to orbit. The Delkina is only available in the C store as part of the... Which mods bundle is it? It's part of a MUDs bundle that is not currently available. So if you do want to pick it up in the C store to get it on account-wide unlock, you'll have to wait for them to do a MUD sale where they bring in all of the old MUDs bundles again. 5 T6 coupons, bought 3 of the ships. If the phaser rifle were worth it, I may have bought the 14th. Yeah, but the rifle, it looks cool, but yeah, damage-wise... Is this a command focus ship? Or as this is a command focus ship in the new pets, let's just say not DPS Beast. This will be... So, I would go a different way. And when I do a build for the Awani here, it's not going to be a DPS build. I'm going to break from the typical tradition that I would do, and I'm going to put a support build on it. The support builds... I generally haven't shown them off on the channel as much. I did a guide a couple years ago, and it just didn't do that well. But I think that'll be my focus with the Awani, is to show like a modernized support platform, because I think the Awani is going to be a very capable support ship. Gonna buy the lifetime pass on console. I know it's basically useless, but it's all just lithium converted. I mean, you're still getting a lot of inventory slots, Whiskey. So, how often do the old Muds bundles return? Probably every 2-3 months. I mean, we just had the sale. The most recent one was what, end of January? Like in the past 2 or 3 weeks. So it's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, the rifle. And again, if you want the first contact EV suit, that is something you get from having the lifetime sub. So if you're looking to fully have the visual appearance that you saw with this rifle in first contact, I do want to note that there should be a lifetime sale popping up here in early March. So let me get out of here. The monitor, yeah, the monitor's fine. I did a build with the monitor last year and it worked okay. But I think for the Awani here, I would want to go. I think I would just go with the Cheyenne here. I know Ranger Enze, he did a run yesterday with the Awani with a torp setup on it, and he got like 1-4. But keep in mind that's with fleet power on. That's the humble pie. Intriguing. Could you imagine if I had like an actual, if Cryptic had an actual affiliate thing? Get the shilling done to the max. Now I rated, or I didn't rate it. I was positive about the bundle, and I still am, because having actually played with it, I don't think it's that bad. I think the Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer sucks, and I'm not happy that they're not even considering going in and unlocking the accessories on it right now. But, regardless of that, the 4 new ships are all solid in one way or another. And the other stuff in the bundle, does bring some value. So, I mean, it is what it is. Again, I'm not happy about what they did, but it's not a bad deal. So, do any of the new traits or console possibly change the meta for doing a Psi build using Ox cannons? The Awani console and pets, those change that meta. The temporal tunneling trait off of the Atlantis, that's going to be crazy for your Psi. New ship's good, bundle is tone deaf, yeah. I'm grabbing the Type 7s for this character quick. The elite ones. I've just got the rares on right now. Okay. So let me... How much dilithium do I have here? The Dilex has come down a little bit too, I saw. Oh, no, it's back up. Yeah, I need like 90k. Oh, wrong area. Um, what I did with my vengeance that I set up on the stream the other day is I went with Viridian Plasma because Plasma is really good in Elite right now, and if you have the Gore and Hunter stuff, but those also have a really nice red visual, so they actually fit the vengeance quite nicely. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. The ships are good though. The ships are still good, but yeah, the highlight of them definitely is the accessories, no doubt. Uza, how's it going? Intriguing, yes. Yep. Yep, if you have the T3 constellation, you can go in and use that skin on the new ship. Let's get off the map here. Just got a Gorin Hunter today. Very excited. Nice. I mean, there's like 450, T6 ships in the game. That's how it always goes with most of them, right? Is you go in, you set them up, you fly them around for a little bit, and then that's it. It's typically how it goes. Ohio, if you're playing through Epic, you can pick up the Epic starter pack. That is really good, but that's only available if you started through Epic. But that'll get you a T6 coupon, an Epic Phoenix token, and a couple other nice things for like $35. Terran Rep Store Disruptors, kind of reddish. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, they'll work. The Gorn Hunter is 1.49 billion. Those new Borg pets are crap. Yeah. Look, I really wasn't that impressed with the damage that the Borg pets did. Well, keep in mind the Gorn Hunter's a lockbox ship. The Viridian weapon prices are outlandish. Are they? That's an interesting thing to hear. Sounds like it's time to open some weapon packs. Jeff, Billy, how's it going? They can make it up. Yeah, meta 5/3 sovereign. I wish. Viridian. Viridian Plasma. Cool. Yeah, through Epic Games, yeah, definitely. If you haven't created an account yet, playing the game on PC is going to be the best experience. The game is playable on console, but content is delayed over there, and there's less players. So if you're wanting to play the game long term, I think PC is going to be your best bet. Dual heavy, let's take a look. 30 mil for a dual heavy. Oh, like it. I like it. Where's them weapon packs? S-Truck, how's it going? I could do a temporal Savi with 5/3 weapons, maybe an assimilated skin. The reason dual heavies are usually a bit more expensive is because most people just go for beams. So most of the market tends to focus on the beam side of things, and people going for DPS, they're going to go for dual heavy cannons. And with most people just ripping open the packs right away for for beams, that's much lower supply. Yeah. Playing on PC and going through the Epic Game Store is probably your best bet. Nowadays there's very little difference between
I feel so ignored.
between like duals and dual heavies, to be honest. If you don't have access to some of the lockbox weapons, just go for crafted. Because the nice thing with crafted weapons is they're account bound, so you can move them between your characters when you're done using them on that character. Whereas if you go with like fleet weapons or rep weapons, those are locked to that character. So if you want to use them long term, Xbox rules. I wish we had the ability for everyone to be on the same server, but they keep the issue is that they keep consoles so far behind because of the whatever those requirements are. Oh yeah, that's true. Most lockbox weapons are indeed account wide. There, Martin. But yeah, I personally, if I was a new player, I would only play this game on PC. And I know some of you really like the console side of things, but just seems like it's not the most active over there. Sandor, good night. Thanks for stopping by. 2-week patch certification pro. Okay. Yeah, it's not amazing. What are turrets at? Ads every 5 minutes, is there? I've got it set so it's on the it's on the least frequent ad setting. It's on I always have the streams on the conservative one there. How does corrosive plasma stack up? It's a 2.5% proc, so it's as good as any other plasma variant, basically. What were the DHCs at again here? It's crazy. What are dual cannons at? Dim? That notification. Rubica, thank you for the sub. Appreciate. Temporal, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, dual cannons work perfectly fine. You don't have to go for heavies. Brilliant, how's it going? Robert? Let's take a look here. Jimmy, how's it going? Goss, how's it going?
I feel so ignored.
Goss, did you get the script for shilling the bundle? I'm going to mess with the Pahvo set. Thank you for reminding me. I guess that is the title, so let's go over to that. Freak Boy, how's it going? 1701, Kenobi. Your script arrived a little bit late. Nice. Yeah, let's go to... Let's see here. What ship do I want to test this on? Let's do... Where's the D7? Okay, so I've got everything upgraded, but I don't have it re-engineered yet. That's how it's going to be today. I got to get more salvage. Oh, was Critex a mod there? Did I miss that? Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, everything's a little bit scrambled here. Nice, Rick. I know I could do crit X there. Can't on the beam ray though. I need more salvage. Let's not buy those. Those are really expensive. Look at all them non-gold consoles. I know. Terrible. You get to verify files, so you're having some fun. Add again? There shouldn't be ads like that much here. Like I said, it's on the conservative setting on YouTube side. I don't know why you're getting ads that often. Ranger, how's it going? So if you're a premium member, so like YouTube Premium, the way that it works is that a portion of your YouTube Premium is divided amongst all the creators you watch. So if people have Premium on, they don't see any ads, and it just YouTube takes a cut of that premium, of course, and then it distributes some of that premium revenue between the creators you watch. It splits it up based on the time you watch. Code Emergency, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I have the YouTube Premium Family Plan, so that I've got it. The niece has it. My mom's account's connected to it, and it's convenient. You remove ads from the equation on any device. Like I can use an ad blocker on PC, which I do, but you know if I pick up my tablet, that, you know, I'm not always going to have ad block on every single device that I'm using. So for me, YouTube Premium just has been really nice. Always awesome to watch Peter Griffin play Star Trek. Yeah. Never seen an ad anywhere in years. Yeah, I know you can use an ad blocker on mobile. Wish cable and Netflix work that way. Yeah, YouTube Music is also really nice. I cut out Spotify. And YouTube Premium, you know, on top of getting me, you know, ad removal on YouTube, it's also giving me that music service, so I don't have to pay for another thing. It's initially I was hesitant about it, but over time it is I've grown very accustomed to having YouTube Premium. Yeah, and YouTube was doing some stuff to mess with ad blockers, yeah. Okay, gonna use the Pahvo set here, so let's try. The nice thing about the Pahvo set is the beam here. It works with Canon firing modes. So if you want to use it with a CSV setup for, you know, MAS, it's going to work very well. How is life in Stone now? It's good. You know, really nice and great server performance. uBlock Origin for YouTube these days. Yeah, I've got uBlock on. So I can actually update this build here. Let's drop the Maelstrom and try the Pahvo Torp. And I'm gonna drop, let's see here. These pets don't do much damage, so I'm gonna drop Sensor Suspension Burst and put the Pahvo console on. Don't need Strike Group on. Again, these pets aren't going to do that great. Can do Scramble, though. You know, Scramble Fighters, that trait's been a bit cheaper in recent times because of all the Delta packs on the market. But Scramble Fighters, that's going to help you keep your pets alive, so might be something to play around with. I feel like something fell off my tray here. Yeah, Scramble's still like under 600 mil. I remember selling some of the scrambles for like 7, 8, 900 mil per a while back. Wow, yeah, Cheops is crazy. Let's do an infected here now that I've got the Pahvo set on. Again, the Pahvo set is broken right now. As soon as you put the 3-piece on, it's giving you 50% cooldown reduction on everything. So keep that in mind. Regardless of what the performance numbers are here, things are a bit busted right now. And you know, when stuff is fixed here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, the performance is not going to be exactly the same. Boss, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's do an Infected Space Elite public queue. Joining now. Are the Type 7s better than the Terran fighters? I think so, personally. I really like them. I can't see what the notifications are. Nick gifted 10 memberships. Why didn't that pop up on the restream? Didn't pop that up. Nick, thank you. Thank you, man. Guys, make sure to check out Nick's YouTube channel. He's getting really close to hitting 1,000 subs on his channel. He just dropped a video earlier today going over how to get your Klingon ambush kills. So if you're working on a Klingon recruit and want some pointers, or you want to learn more about ground or the Nidarian Defender, Nick's got some really nice videos. Check him out on his channel down that I put in chat, and make sure to drop him a sub over on the YouTube. Again, Nick, thank you, man. Goss, no one's ever hit it. I basically did that as like a meme at one point. Nick, again, thank you, man.
The starbase have failed. There's more. Begin by destroying the
Again, Nick, really appreciate it, dude.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Gun. Additional data available.
This torpedo fires fast. I can have it on auto fire. Wow, I just overshot.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them.
Dead. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, piloting's rough on my part right now, I know. Oh, look at that lag spike, though. Yeah, this is rough piloting wise, I get it. Here we go. My piloting was absolutely atrocious in there, but let's take a look at it. Pop open the SCM. Did parasitic ice ever get fixed? I don't recall. Okay. My target debuff overall was 200%. Two various foes. Let's see. None of them were super high, but I mean, for a pug run, that's pretty damn good. Like 200s, 300s, and even 400s on a couple targets here. That's a pretty huge amount of debuff. Yeah, another great thing about the Nidarian, not much piloting skill required. Indeed. Indeed. And messages. Just a few, Nicholas, calling me a shill. Again, Nick, thank you, man. I missed a couple things in chat. Doss is here. Time for Cement J content. Greg, thank you. Thank you for the gifted membership. And Goss, thank you for the casual membership as well. I don't know why things aren't popping up on Restream. Okay, let's pop SCM back up here. So the Pahvo 3-piece, you know, again, it's busted right now and giving cooldown reduction to everything. And the reason for this is because, as they have stated on some of the other discords, it looks like they were testing things in isolation, so things weren't being tested in combination with other abilities, which is why we're experiencing the fun stuff that we're experiencing. The Resonance Shock is one of the special abilities from this set, and the Resonance Shock did 85k. The Torpedo did not do great, 28k. The Beam did about 30k under Fall, and then another. It did a little bit more under Overload as well. So I think I forgot to take Overload off, but. Again, the Omni Beam in this set, the Pahvo Omni, one of the big benefits to it is if you're doing a Miracle Worker build with CSV, you can use this Omni with Cannon Scatter Volley to trigger Mixed Armament Synergy. Berkatron, how's it going? Loth Rampart, True Flight Deck Carrier. Oh, I haven't heard anything yet, Nick. And I think it's because I put out that message on the builds Discord, in the DPS area. I said that any records from this time frame are going to be nuked, so yeah. Firebrand, how's it going? Yeah, 17-1. I'm a shill for, you know, promoting the bundle, for saying it's not that bad, saying it's you know, it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. Bridger, another T6 coupon. I appreciate it, man. Looks like we got some more T6 coupon giveaways coming up here in the very near future. Again, there is one running on the Builds Discord right now from Martin. So if you want to enter that, go to the giveaways channel in the Builds Discord, which is linked down below in the description, and go to the giveaways channel, hit the blue button, and you'll be entered to win. And remember, that is PC only. Is the Builds Discord the one with the leaks channel? Rob, look what you've done. There is no leaks channel. I take that back. There is. It's called STO News. You get the latest leaks from the Arc Games website. Spencer actually loves the Tal Shiar ship. You're not wrong. You're legitimately not wrong. It is underwhelming, but the Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer, the T51, was one of the very first lockbox ships that I ever actually was able to go out and pick up myself. And when it dropped back in 2013, it was about 45 million EC on the market. And at the time, I was doing the prototype console crafting back then, which you don't do nowadays, but the prototype console crafting worked quite well for me. I got some EC from that, and I bought the Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer through that. Yeah, indeed, Whiskey. He's a shill and a gold seller? Oh no. Did I see the fractal parse? I saw you sent me something. I didn't look at it closely. So let me here. Can you even get the alien artifacts anymore? I don't remember. I think I still have some in the bank. I think you could still do it, but it's not like it used to be. Yeah, so that's sort of consistent to what I've seen, or with what I've seen, Sizer, where the fractal integrity bleed, it's not doing a super high amount of damage, but I think it does have potential to do some damage in the right situations. An organic nebula's ambush does count for the KDF's ambush requirement. Thank you for the tip there. Why do people act so weird when I RP a TFO? Oh no. This in-game economy needs some serious work? Absolutely. RP is fine, but you have to wear pants. So I want to go back over the Pahvo set here. The two-piece gets you this Pahvo Interstellar Bombardment Beam. This will deal some proton damage to your primary target. And after 4 seconds, it will do damage to up to 8 foes within 5 kilometers of the primary target. Terrible. The 3-piece is PIB enhancements. So PIB is Pahvo Interstellar Bombardment Beam, the 2-piece. And this 3-piece will reduce the recharge time of Pahvo Interstellar Bombardment Beam to 60 seconds. And the Pahvo beam here will consume all resonance charges on affected foes in order to increase damage dealt. So if you're doing this entire set, there is a really nice synergy between all of it. Again, it's really hard to give exact performance numbers on this stuff right now because it's clearly broken. The resonance charge is doing a bit. I don't know if that's fully intended, but resonance shock here, that did 85k, which is pretty good for a 3-piece like that. The Omni Beam works with CSV, which is really quite nice. Yeah, that's the issue. Is the 3-piece again? The 3-piece here. The 3-piece is meant to just reduce the cooldown of the 2-piece to 60 seconds, and instead it's actually reducing everything by 50%. Pants are overrated. Terrible. Do I have the old proton set on too? No, I don't. Not right now. I don't think I even actually have that upgraded on this character. Well, let's do some more content here. I'm gonna put this torp. Well, it's on auto fire, so I'm gonna let this thing auto fire a bit more frequently. Try to get a bit more out of it. But let's do a Hive Onslaught Elite public queue. Oh, wait, no, not public queue. Nick wants to do an HSC. Okay, Nick. I'm waiting for your invite, man. For those of you wanting to see the little net graph down here at the bottom right that I've been using, the command for it is /netgraph1. That is the command you have to type in if you want to see the net graph there. And to turn it off, you just replace the 1 with a 0. Just like what you would do with like a combat log. The truth about the Dill-X is that it exists, so paying customers have a way to convert Zen to Dill. Not so free players can convert Dill to Zen. Yeah, that's true. I people have said, is the Dill-X going to be removed, on and off over the years? And the answer is no. Because people have to have a way to be able to buy dilithium. The people will need to be able to buy like fleet credits essentially by contributing dilithium to their fleet. Debuff, debuff, debuff. I like the name. I don't know about you guys, but I need to get some more Phoenix packs here too for some more upgrades. I think I'm going to rip open a few more here. So let's sell 820 Zen. Let's open some Phoenix packs here. Get a little bit of gambling done. Yeah, I really need a Phoenix event. When I was looking at the calendar for last year, it said that the next one would probably be April, and I hope we don't have to wait that long. Yeah, a Phoenix event next week would be great. So out of the like $8 worth of Zen there, I got 15 ultra rares, 40 very rares, and 45 rares. So, I mean, that right there is 5 T6X upgrades because you get them for 20 very rares per, and then 5 ultra rares per. So, I mean, there's 5. Roberto, how's it going? Giant Dutch Viking? Yeah, whiskey. That's what I thought when I looked at it last year. Like just looking at what the events were last year, it was rough. Debuff Debuff Face is the name of the Type 7. Am I crazy or unique for not wanting to get a ship just for a console or a trait, but because I just want to have fun flying it? Yeah, you're not crazy doing that. Chasing the DPS, chasing the performance isn't for everyone, and just picking up a ship that you really like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's always going to be like an optimal combination of abilities. That's how it is in any game like this. There's going to be a meta, but at the end of the day, it's nice to just go around, fly a ship that you really enjoy. Fire at will is not the most effective right now, but I like to go around occasionally and still mess around with like a Connie 3 Fa setup or bring out a Sovereign with a Fa setup. It could be a bit fun to do different things. I'm good to go. I'm good to go, Nick. Whenever you are. What do we? What's next? Having fun? Terrible. Fun is not allowed. Didn't you know that? I guess I should leave this here.
Accept the gift of assimilation.
The game is working.
Core shields failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 25%.
Everything, like everything misfired. Yeah. Get us out of here, Nick. Everyone's dead. This is bad. Like, I'm stuttering around just trying to get back over there. You can see the green graph at the bottom right. Not even polarized hull went off. Saturdays have been bad for weeks now. I can't watch a build video without people choosing abilities for the sole purpose of unconventional systems, triggers, regardless of the ability's actually ability. Yeah, like we all had 56k modems, yeah. The reason Uncon gets pushed so much is because just having your consoles up more frequently is just so beneficial in endgame play. I can understand why that wouldn't be the most appealing, though. Yeah, I can understand why that's not going to be the most appealing to everyone, but damn, it's powerful. So again, the Pahvo 3-piece is broken right now, and having the 3-piece on cuts all of your ability cooldowns in half, basically, or cuts the cooldown of everything in half. So just keep in mind any performance numbers you see here are a combination of that being busted, the console off the Owani overperforming right now because it's applying cooldown reduction to everything. Basically, most of the things Cryptic released here have an issue of some sort, and it's because they tested a lot of this in isolation and not with other things on the build to make sure that this wasn't happening. Does that mean the kettle boils twice as quick? Yes. It lowers the cooldown for the clickies. With that lag, you can experience what Nick has to deal with. Pretty much. It's the so this here is the Sulabon Silic. It's a really nice platform in the C store. It's been like the support or like high-end tank platform for a little bit because of the console on it. What do I think currently is the worst T6 ship in the game? The Samsar, the Kabali Samsar. I dislike the Samsar, okay? I would rather fly the Parliament than the Samsar. The Fleet Excelsior also does sort of suck. Yes, I know. The Samsar has command. Am I misthinking? Am I thinking of the wrong ship here? Look at the green graph even just loading into the map. Tell the Kabali Samsar is Lieutenant plus Ensign TAC. Yes, it's got a Lieutenant Commander command, so I mean technically you can do torps, but I still don't think it's amazing. I get what you're saying though. I still am not a fan of it. Yes, you can spam Organic Nebula even more because you couldn't spam it enough before this.
I admire your strength, your will. With us, you could be so much more.
There's no server performance issues in Star Trek Online. You're not seeing any issues.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
We got the best server performance. Nothing wrong going on here. Everyone died. Resonance Shock didn't do as much here, but I mean, it's hard to test things with how the server was there. Like, it's... You just see stutters in combat. And do a T1 Advanced Starbase 1 run? Terrible. I mean, that sounds interesting, but I think right now Nick's plan here is to just continue spamming the HSEs. Perhaps a team of T1s. I mean, that's been done before, though. Like, people have already done all that. I mean, it's even been, like, people have already also done, like, 1 million with, like, a T2. That's off-stream work. When we get 10 mil HSE. Didn't the lead Starbase one with T1 ships a few years ago? Iconian War, how's it going? Yeah, like most of the T1 stuff, like that's already been done like many times in the past. Yeah, I know, Chell. Well, you can't even go take shuttlecraft into some of the TFOs. That's a limiting factor there. I don't have my daily up for another 7 hours. I forgot to do it this time yesterday. But I am getting the event campaign progress up. I'm at 800 right now. Do I like shuttles? No, I think I've taken shuttles off on most of my characters. Feels as cold as Iowa and Oklahoma today. Let's see, what is the temp here? Oh, heat wave. You got a heat wave going on. 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice. Nice. Yeah. They absolutely need to do something about the server performance. Like, I get that some people may not have issues running, story episodes or doing some pugs, but the fact is when you get when you get a team of geared up players together and the server performance is that you start to stutter around like that, that's just not fun. Infected off yet? We got a minute till infected's back off. Let's give infected another go. I'm gonna try this without the full 3-piece on though. I'm just gonna try the Omni and the console and just see how that goes. Because realistically, like if you have the Maelstrom, you're not gonna drop the Maelstrom for the full 3-piece there. They fired the network guy. Haircut when? Is it that bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's bad, and I need a haircut, I know. I don't know. Soon. Soon, Nicholas. Thank you for the 2 Australian. So, they did not fire the network guy. The network people worked over at Gearbox, like Gearbox Publishing, and they were hired or moved over to Cryptic, along with all the reshuffles that happened last year. I know. I'm just mentioning it because I seen it when I was looking at LinkedIn stuff the other day. Again, Nicholas, thank you, man. For a non-Maelstrom, the performance of the Pahvo Proton Torp was terrible. I mean, I can run it again here. I mean, I'll run it again here for this run so you can see it, but it's an energy torpedo, and energy torpedoes historically have never been that amazing. Just go with that. Yeah, I mean, Scramble Fighters is still pretty cheap on the market. I agree. People should pick Scramble up for all the new carrier stuff. Yeah. Let's do public queue, infected the conduit elite. I'm joining now. That was a very fast pop. this is going to sound like heresy, but I was saying to Nick
Situation
yesterday
is begin by
that it's actually a bit of a shame that the Parliament wasn't in the bundle, because with some of the stuff here scaling with like Ox power, if you're on just a general do build, having the trade off the Parliament would actually be interesting for the synergy that has. We're already like we haven't even started, and I can see the net graph spiking up a little bit. Oh, it's a wide angle torp? I didn't even notice. Yeah, that's nice.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data is available.
Core shield failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
Actual technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them!
Hull integrity below 75%. Core shield failing. Rear shield failing. Hull integrity below 25%. Target's shields have failed. Core shield failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing.
Resistance is futile.
Hull integrity below 50%. Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
Highest quality server performance. I don't know how noticeable like the server performance issues are for those of you watching, but you can see it with the NAC graph down there at the bottom. You want that line to not be spiking up, and as you can see in combat, it's just like spiking up periodically throughout the run. So the thing with Scramble Fighters is that there's going to be a massive influx with supply over on console with the anniversary giveaways that you guys get starting on March 7th. So there will be a huge influx of supply because they're giving away some Delta packs on one of the days. So if you're wanting to pick it up, that's a good time to do so. We're jumping around like crazy. Okay. Yeah, Michael, the Gorn Hunter visuals are really rough. I wish there was a way to turn that spinning off. Yeah, the POV and Proton Torp, I just am not getting good results from. So there it did 10.6 on its own. Where's it under spread? Another 46k under spread. Like if I'd had Maelstrom on, I would have had, you know, another 150k DPS on top of that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying with the Scramble Fighters, you know, if you're messing around with these new Type 7s or the new Borg pets or any pets in general, that is a nice trait to have on a full carrier build, and it is still cheaper because of the influx of supply we had with the anniversary giveaway. The lag makes the Gorn Hunter spinning worse. Oh no. Let's see something before. The lag isn't that bad on console right now. Just you wait, Greg. This is going to be over there next month. Aren't you excited? I don't have a Scramble Fighters to give away. I'm just pointing out that Scramble Fighters is a very nice starship trait for carrier builds, and it is currently a little bit cheaper than it traditionally would be. I think you're fine to get the Owani and the Atlantis right now, personally. The Atlantis, like, there's nothing wrong with the trade on it, and the ship itself is fine. The Owani, the pets on it, that they are saying that they're fine with the amount of debuff that they're doing. And the console, you know, the console's bugged right now, so it's not going to get nerfed. It's going to get fixed because it's giving cooldown reduction to everything. But I think when you just look at the haste effects that console has, that alone makes that a console that is very much worth picking up. Greek, how's it going? Should be purchased immediately if you're near an exchange. Exactly. Yeah, Scramble Fighters, amazing trait for carrier builds. I don't have any posted on the market. To be perfectly clear, I don't have any Scramble Fighters. I'm just saying that in general, that trait is a little bit cheaper than normal right now. And if you like carriers, that's a trait that's pretty nice. You know, Scramble Fighters, when you activate the launch functionality on a hangar bay, it will cause all active hangar pets you own to receive an instant hull heal, a short duration buff that renders them immune to all damage, and a boost to damage dealt. So, immune to damage for 5 seconds, plus 25% all damage for 5 seconds for your pets, and it restores half of their hull capacity. So, you got Scramble Fighters on, and you keep spamming. If you have your bays set to automatically launch, then they're going to launch out, and they're going to have Scramble Fighters, you know, giving them that nice little buff there. Nick, I'll take the check in the mail, okay? Even the Borg? You know, I haven't tested it with the Borg. We should go do that. Let's see how Scramble Fighters works with the Borg pets, the ones that go in and, you know, ram your enemies, basically. I want to go see. We're gonna go check right now. Hey Sab, can we do DPS? I think Beam Overload is still the meta. Terrible. Beam Overload's not the meta. AoE is. Beam Overload. I did a Beam Overload run the other day. And we just got out of it infected, so it's another like 25 minutes, so that's off cooldown again. The Borg pets are huge. Yes, they are. Look at that. They're bigger than my ship. Somehow 4 of these are fitting inside this little D7 here. How's that work? How does that work? Damn, so they're immune quite often because of the do I have any of them flight decked offs that reduce the cooldown? What's that do? Oh damn, they gotta have pretty high uptime on Scramble then with that. So if you if you have some of the flight deck offs on, you got your Ox power up, these things should damn near be immune all the time, shouldn't they? These Borg pets could be crazy good with Scramble. Like that's not even I'm not even like messing around. Like legitimately, if that Scramble. Do I have a third one of these DOFs? I definitely got one on it all. Let me check. Yeah, I want to see like what happens if I got three of them flight deck officers on that lower the hangar bay recharge time. Like, can I keep, like, it looked like I had scramble up damn near 100% of the time right there. But if I have three of them DOFs on, does that, you know, push it to guaranteed? Ranger, the proton set, the torpedo from it's not that great. The, what's it gonna say? The set, like the residence charge stuff, that does a bit of damage. The beam, I didn't even really see doing that much. Scramble has a little bit of a lockout. We're going to check. We're going to check right now. As soon as I can find some duty officers. Spencer, terrible chi-ops. All I know is that the price of them flight deck DOFs is about to go up on the market. Loopy, how's it going? The Borg pets should get around 8 stacks of the damage buff from Scramble Fighters. Firebrand, the console, and the pets off the Awani are so insanely powerful that I would go for them. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these pets ain't dying. They ain't dying, boys. Look at that. Like, they're instantly... They have perma scramble on them. It's staying between 4 and 6 stacks of Scramble Fighters the entire time. Nice, Theo. Okay, we're going into, like, an Argala. Let's see how stupid this is. O value bundle going up. If I have fiery entrance from the Fekiri Farang Dreadnought, it'll proc every second AoE fire damage. Damn it, I don't have that level on this character, but yeah, that... This could be a really, really neat combo for you guys.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Again, this is on elite difficulty, so we'll see how it goes. The recharge time. I'm stuck in red alert while the fleet console's active, aren't I? Unfortunate. Yeah, so if you have Scramble Fighters, you can basically keep these pets alive all the time is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, all you have to do is buy Scramble Fighters. Yep, exactly. Thank you.
You have entered. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their claws might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with moleholes and temporary hideouts.
We do what we want, where we want.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
I'm taking you with me.
War shields failing.
That's got them. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party, take the suspect into custody.
Yeah, I realize I'm taking things out really fast.
Thank you for your assistance. and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space. There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports.
Yeah, the pets didn't have an opportunity to do everything because I killed things too fast. Okay. We'll go into something that's a bit longer duration than our gala. Hot tub stream goal when? I don't know. I don't think that's a great idea. Hug that HSC. Don't shoot, just let them do their thing. Okay, I got an idea. Old Kronos, how's it going? Which console? So it's 8 Isomags, Domino, the Pahvo one, Hydra, Fleet Power off the Owani, Immolating Phaser Lance, and then Lorca. Just got back, PC from the shop. The PSU died, couldn't handle the new video card you installed. Oof. That's never fun. Why are they not docking?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I set them to attack. They all blew up right on me. What the hell? So it doesn't keep them alive. They'll still blow up. But yeah, you're firing them like torpedoes, like what NeoJet was saying.
Right shield's failing.
The Borg assimilator is a 2 hangar bay ship, yes.
4 shields failing.
Well, these pets got scramble fighters on them, but they still die. Because they self-destruct.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Just oversized torpedoes? Pretty much. I mean, right now, my pets are pretty much doing a crystalline solo.
Warning. Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing.
I mean, it's fun. It's not
75%.
necessarily the most optimal, but yeah, you can fire these things like NeoJet was saying. You fire them like torpedoes. Like, they just keep going. Look at that.
Right shield failing.
Up until I die to the crystalline shards.
Hull integrity below 25%.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hull integrity below 50%.
See, this is the pet only gameplay you guys were hoping for, right? Anything that buffs adds additional effects to hangar pet deaths? I don't think so. There we go. Look at that AoE splash damage there. They're taking out all the fragments. This is peak stow? It is! Hanger pet only crystalline entity. You want me to hit? I need them to all hit brace for impact. Imagine these pets in PvP. Well, they're not doing that much damage. Like 33k per like self-destruct. Yeah, they just immediately go for the ramming speed. Exactly. This is peak stow? It is. This is some peak stow content right here. I mean, I could have these go ram the shards instead, and they'll take them all out again. Any way to buff the pet detonations? I don't think so. What was the point of even giving them weapons? I guess to clear out, you know, trash like that. It's cool visually. It's obviously not a high performing strategy, but CW, I'd love to know. Like how do they fit in there?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
TARDIS tech? Programmable matter? They're inflatable. John, that's what I have on. These pets all have Scramble Fighters active right now, and they're still dying. But they get the damage buff from it. These are gonna suck in Infected.
Warning. Ship is
I'm on cooldown for 9 minutes. So Scramble Fighters have a very low drop rate from Delta Alliance DOF packs in the C-Store. Distant Night, you know that you like to mess around with really weird things. You know you want the pets that just ram into your foe. And remember to use code CasualSAB at checkout when you buy the bundle. If only.
warning. Ship is under attack.
It's very slow. This is one of the tactics to beat the original crystalline entity. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this, though. Should I continue to go? Should I let the pets continue to kill the entity, or should I move on and do something else? What do you guys want? You want to see them go all the way for the remaining 44%, or just bail out? Move on? Yep, that's what I figured. Volcano, exactly. Twitter? Wow. Imagine using these Borg pets in Terran Gambit Elite. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be lovely. Yeah, all these ships, with the hangar bay somehow are able to fit these in. Fitter like Al Rivera. Well, for the people over there, it seems like it's either get out now or be forcibly removed by Deca at some point in the future. Is the way it seems to be going. Oh hell yeah! Look at that organic nebula. Look at that green spike right there from organic nebula. Distant Night, I appreciate it, and I think Distant Night, you specifically would love to have these pets. Distant Night, you are causing things to literally stop moving. Like my pets are frozen for a couple seconds because of your ability spam. Like it is insane. These pets should constantly be moving around, but because of the ability spam there from Organic Nebula, look at what it's doing to the net graph. Like look at the net graph. It is insane. I think it's some other ability that they put in. So if I look here and I look at outgoing damage, it's I mean they do have some warp core breach, but most of it is mutual annihilation, which takes place of the warp core breach, it looks like. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see here. I don't know, robot. I don't know. Cobra. Indeed. 220 plus. The other day was nuts. The other day, between Twitch and YouTube, peaked at like 500. It was crazy. BMT Prime, the Awani would have the largest EPS impact because of the pets it has and the console. Have I showcased the Adapted Destroyer yet? No, I have not. I talked about it on a video earlier this week, but I haven't done any new content with it. Okay. I'm gonna go to a standstill here. My hands are off the keyboard. Okay, you guys can see the lag spike right now. You can see the net graph at the bottom right. Again, to do this, you just type in /netgraph1. To turn it off, you do netgraph0. So when you type that command in game, it shows you your connection to the server, basically. And the reason it's spiking up so high right now is because of Organic Nebula. Now, if I go in and I hit Shift-R, I'm going full impulse, but look how long it takes to actually go. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already reported it. Oh, no. Oh, that was rough. Even without Organic Nebula, the server performance is still not great. Look, it's a green tribble. Terrible. Yeah, the server is like this sometimes without Organic, yeah. The Stowe servers in general just are really bad. Yeah, Organic Nebula, look at the lag it's causing. Like, you can see me jumping around there. Like, I'm getting full-on server not responding occasionally here, too. It's because of a certain Rhode Island here. Yeah, like 2-3 weeks. Like, it is wild to me that they haven't done anything about it. Yeah, that's just... It's beamed to ground. If I go to ground, is my ping any better? It's getting back down to normal. Usually I'm in the 60s. Yeah, I'm sure it's just an issue with your ISP. Yeah. Like dribbles, yeah. The green ones like that are just lovely tonight. Yeah, let's do another infected. Let's see how the Borg pet's doing there. So infected, conduit elite, public queue. Going now.
I feel so ignored.
Robot, I honestly don't remember. I can't remember the last time I used that ability. Alpha, how's it going? The player using Organic Nebula, you still see like a cloaked outline of your ship. Are the Borg pets as strong as the drones and TFOs? We're about to find out. I completely agree, Stuka. I mean, CJ, I mean, if you want it now, I mean, I guess the question is, are you know, a T6 coupon is worth 350 to 400 million EC with the current market. So I would look at it from that point of view. Are you willing to spend, 350 million to 400 million and, just to get that one thing a little bit early? Personally, I don't know how far out you are from getting it, but it's probably fine. Oh, it's character bound? I mean, it's up to you.
Warning.
I think the next bundle sale will probably be end of March.
Your culture will adapt
Scanning the
to
net,
service ours.
Gun. Additional data is available.
Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing. Core shields failing. Right shield failing.
The Netite probes can repair
Look at that delay on the spheres
Stop
load
that.
again.
Shields have failed.
Ridiculous. I can't move. It's like my evasive abilities have all misfired.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Resistance is futile.
Left shield failing. Rear shield failing. Core shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%.
I'm gonna die here. Stuff don't want to go.
You will lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Core shields failing.
That was garbage. So garbage. You can just see the lag spikes. Like, look at them spikes up.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Can't be my internet. It's powered by a dwarf on a bike in the basement. That was awful. It was. The pets did like nothing. They're fun to use, but their damage output is not amazing. They did 28k between the two bays. Doesn't help though that the server performance is just atrociously bad right now. Yeah, so I also, I've been trying to use the Pahvo set in these runs. Again, the Pahvo set's known to be busted right now. You put the 3-piece on and it's giving cooldown reduction for everything. The Resonant Shock ability that you get from the Pahvo weapons here actually is doing a pretty significant amount. It's consistently showing up near the top of my parse. The Pahvo Proton Energy Torpedo, it's not doing anything that special. I think you'd be better off continuing to use like the Maelstrom. But again, the Pahvo Proton Beam, it's listed as fire at will, but when you use Cannon Scatter Volley, the Pahvo Beam gets fire at will for that duration. So really, really nice Omni Beam there, especially again if you're doing a mixed armament synergy setup with CSV. You can have this Omni Beam on, and you don't have to worry about having like a beam overload or whatever on your build. Yeah, any cooldown reduction stuff is definitely bugged right now. So yeah, I think for me, if I was running this set, I'd probably just, I would stick to the Omni and maybe the console. The console is, let me show that again quick. The console here is the Pahvo Crystal Battery, minus 3 seconds on shared cooldown of cannon firing modes, 8% firing cycle haste for energy weapons, and plus 69.8% proton damage, Cat 1. Greg, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do a video for the Vengeance using the new stuff when, I'd be making some performance claims in that video, and I can't actually give an accurate performance assessment with the current issues like that. Nice. And I guess I didn't even see, what did that Pahvo Beam do? I did hit it. Is this going to be a case of I have to look from the bottom? Yeah, here it is. The Pahvo Beam did, with the 3-piece, 475,000 damage, so probably not something to go too crazy about. It sounds like they've already got some fixes done internally. Cryan's been talking a bit over on the Reddit Discord, so hopefully next Thursday we see a lot of this stuff get resolved. But I don't have hopes, or I don't have very high confidence that everything is actually going to be resolved. But it sounds like they're aware of things, and we'll see some stuff fixed next week, is what it sounds like. They still haven't fixed the previous lockbox items? I don't know. Just try to flank the VOD Wars. That's usually what I do. Just try to get behind the group of them, group them up together with like a Gravwell, Graviton, or whatever, and then just nail them from behind there. So you guys said the market for them flight deck DOS is, but there was no more Fed ones on the market. Is that what I saw before? A new market to exploit. I mean, the KDF ones are cheap, 4 mil a pop. There's a ton of the KDF ones up. It looks like it's just Fed that doesn't have much supply. Yeah, KDF ones are dirt cheap, and the Fed ones, they be expensive. Time for the high ground. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Oh, really? Yeah, some Fed DOFs just have much higher demand. It's a case of there might be similar supply for both factions, but there's more players on the Fed side, so Fed stuff's more expensive. Yeah, they're really old DOFs, so there's many ways to get them. Isn't it like reinforcement or something? I don't remember. But what I do know is that I just had some stuff still. You guys know what that means, right? Distant night, I'll meet you above New Rom. Is it worth building a tank and DPS build? I mean, you can make a tanky DPS build. It's a lot, you know, just put on like a FOSS setup or CSV, grab the Disco 3-piece, slap the Valdor console on, energy refrequencer, you know, do a couple 100k while at the same time out healing like everyone else on your team combined. Buying DOF packs off the exchange is usually a good way to earn some EC, but you have to understand what the DOF market's like. It can take a bit of time to go through and sort through all the DOFs you can get. So reinforcement. No, reinforcement doesn't have them. Is it fleet support? No, they must just be like a default DOF. This night I expect you're still up there, right? Well, recruitment is the easiest doffing commendation to get up. You just discard duty officers. This night, are you still around? Oh, you're at DS9? Let me head over there. How do I have a mission for?
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep. Greetings.
Look at the lag that I'm getting just trying to load into this instance. See that green spike up? Distant night, am I in the right instance? I feel like I'm loading right into like the correct distant night instance here. Oh hell yeah. Look at that green triple down there. You can buy the DOF packs on the exchange for EC? Yes, you can. Ah, no luck. Unfortunate. How's it not been fixed? That's what I don't get, is how has Cryptic not went in and addressed this yet? Like, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, I remember the command battlecruiser issues. Took many months for them to find the issues with that. And blame Nick? I blame him too. Ooh, loadout issues over on console? That doesn't sound like fun. Not a problem. Okay, so I've tested the Pahvo set out quite a bit so far today. And like actually trying to go and do some content is a bit rough because it just the server goes to crap as soon as we load into a map. I know I haven't really done too many queues today. Let's see, what else do I have here? Rerolls and Kathy. Harvest materials space. Get that done quick. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. When I went AFK there before, my niece had accidentally threw a tablet at my mom and hit her in the eye, so gonna watch the niece for a little bit. And I mean the server performance isn't great anyways, so it's not like we can really do too much with how the game is right now. Yeah, my mom's eyes not looking great, but the niece, I mean the niece is like just about 3 years old, so she doesn't, fully understand. But not a fun time. Yeah, I mean, are we blaming the server performance on the niece too? Oh no. No, I blame Nick. Nick and Distant Night. I mean, I look at this green cloud and I've got concerns that somehow Distant Night's loaded into my instance. Oh no. I'll worry about the Terran Ground one when I get my daily done in a couple hours, so yeah, I mean, we're on what, the third or fourth weekend in a row where the server performance has been pretty rough. So not really much of a surprise. Got some testing done with the Pahvo stuff. The Omni's nice. Again, you can use it on like a mixed armament synergy build with a CSV setup, and it'll work perfectly fine because it works with CSV. Yeah. The console, is cool for buffing up Proton. The torpedo I'm not too impressed with. But it's an interesting little set, and hopefully over time, like I've mentioned a few times already, hopefully we get some more Proton buffs. I know some of you disagree with the idea, but I personally would not mind to see like a Proton, a Radiation, what else? just going in and adding a bunch of the other damage modifiers to like isomags. I think that'd be cool to have like proton, electrical, radiation, and so on all on there. I mean, what Plonk says pretty much holds true, but yeah. Psycho Chicken, that stuff from the old featured episodes got dumped into the mud store a couple years back. So if you're looking for that Breen Bridge Officer, it's in the mud store now. Yeah, the It's About Time. So you pick that up during a 75% sale. That's $20. I don't think it's worth it, but that's all the old featured episode rewards. Well, the thing is too, yes, it would increase the price of some of them, but at the same time, keep in mind that isomags have hit a point where they're quite often under 100k a piece, so I really don't think at this point it would hurt for them to put some more modifiers in there that would open up the opportunity for us to mess with some alternative playstyles. Look, I know this is a shorter stream. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I need to go deal with family stuff. So again, thank you all for stopping by. And if you're curious about the 14th bundle, I do have a video that I put out earlier today over on the YouTube channel that goes over my initial thoughts with it in a bit more detail. And again, if you're on PC, there's a T6 coupon giveaway over on the Builds Discord, courtesy of Martin. And I just got another coupon from Bridger, so we'll be starting up another giveaway here sometime in the next couple of days, most likely. But that's it for now. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you guys around. Emergency weapon cycle coffee maker. Emergency weapon cycle.